Alrighty. Scrapping beer. Hey, Ro, buddy, how you doing? Hey, Gulf Coast, how you doing, buddy? So I'm just gonna make short work, hopefully, of these ballasts I've got. Hey, thanks, Ro. Hey, Street Cooper, how you doing? Oh, Street Copper, sorry. Anyways, just gonna cut these guys up. Might be getting some more fixtures tomorrow, so I want to get these out of the way. So this is the way I do them anyways. Hey, Stonehand, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, thanks, Ro. One's in there. That one's gonna fight me. Tell already. Some of these ones pop right out, but some of them don't. That's half of it. That guy's copper. Got a couple in here that are half copper, half aluminum. So forget which ones are which. This guy's a bit on the light side. Nope, he's copper too. That's a twofer. Hey, Scrapman Dan, buddy. How you doing? Nice to see ya. Okay, so let's take this guy much heavier. Now it looks like really good copper, but looks are deceiving, as we know. Many things in life are that way. Copper? Copper, nice. So that's a twofer. So I just like to take the bandsaw and cut down the seam. Well, lots of guys just like to beat on them until the welds give out. But I prefer the hacksaw method. Always want to wear this stuff is sharp. These little shreds here, shards. Hey, Lorena and Slim Cat. Thanks for the like. Just have to pop between here too. See what's going on. Okay, so see how this one pops through. That one was good. Gotta check my guys. Got a guy who's supposed to be coming over to buy something off of a Facebook Marketplace. So wait for him to message me that he's here. Hey, Muratic. Thumbs up, buddy. Okay, so so that's a goodly weight there. That's pushing 2 pounds there. So that's about $8, give or take. Well, this one is heavy. This one, I broke one of these down already. This guy has a double copper, and it's got over 5 pounds of copper in it. So this is almost the $20 transformer. Let's give a little shot of WD-40. Makes the blade last up. There's a ding. Oh, somebody else. Just a couple of our guys working today, so they're just checking in. Just let me know they're still working. It's almost 3 o'clock. They'll be packing it in soon. So I'm working too. Hey, Ro, I picked something up yesterday. Lone Star beer. I know you don't drink anymore, but that's just for memory's sake. Yeah, I don't see too many of those up this way. I had it on Facebook Marketplace there. Picked it up yesterday. So if you cut these perfectly, like that, but if you're a little bit off the weld there, you end up with those little fuzzies on there. It's not the end of the world, but it just makes this core harder to go through. This one is going to be a fight. Ooh. Those little side pieces out might go easier. Okay. A little bit snug, but not enough to impede its progress. She's a coming. Okay. That's one. She's rolling now. Hanging on right to the bitter end. Whoa. So my artifacts fell off the wall. No damage though. Hey Monica, how you doing? Quick hello. Good like Niners to play football. I mean, yeah, I'm doing okay, Monica. I've be honest, I'm like most people though. Christmas is not my favorite time of the year, so. Oh yeah. It's like 5.5 pounds right there. But Christmas just kind of makes you, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I don't know how to say it, but it kind of makes you think about people that life is not so good for and stuff like that. It can be a little bit depressing if you let it get to you. But I hope you're doing well. Hey, Carmack, how you doing, buddy? Well, we're busting up these transformers, Carmack. Copper at an all-time high. I'm trying to get ready in case I have some nice weather, and I can zip down to Surrey there and cash it in. That's what I want from Santa, some nice weather in between the holidays. But a chatter must be harder than normal. Battery's getting low. Swap that out for another one. Yeah, it's nice. You might have to get back into scrapping again there, Carmack. Put the washing machines aside for a bit. Yeah, didn't get that one quite right. That one. Yeah, that's pretty well all I do, Carmack too. Aluminum too. Hey, Rafael, buddy. Yeah, it might be easier to cut through the copper, Rafael, but this is the method that I have come up with. guess that maybe in the back of my mind, I'm wasting that copper from that cut. So it's just too precious. We don't want to waste any. Okay, this one seems like it might want to be difficult. Oh yeah, this one is going to be a struggle. There's that one guy, Florida Shop Projects, or something he's called. Anyhow, he's made up a hydraulic press to shove these out. So that works pretty slick too. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this guy's got all that fabric in there. So there's part of it. Oh yeah. Oh, we're cooking. A little bit of a struggle. So that guy definitely. Hey, Johnny Five, how you doing, buddy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, it's copper. Thought for a minute there it might be Chinesium. Yeah, yeah, those aluminum motors are a bummer. Project Shop Florida, that's the guy, Rafael. Or Ro. Yeah, weather's actually not too bad out here. It's snowing again, but it's not super cold there, Carmack. That's copper. Typically, 99% of the time, these smaller windings are copper, but It's these bigger ones that you'll run into the aluminum. Now this guy, yeah, see this guy's a 50-50 here, but fortunately on this one, the bigger winding is copper, so. I need a battery. So always keep batteries charging in rotation. This actually cuts way better with a fresh battery too. Could tell it was getting a bit low. Uh-oh. This is a big question. There it is. Right where I left it. Yeah, you better turn your phone volume down, everyday sellers. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually a tooth on there, so. It's probably where the blade is welded. Yeah, that's where it is. That's where the blade is welded. Sometimes they do a better job of welding the blade than other times. Okay, so this one is aluminum, Chinesium. This one's copper. I think bought those aluminum ones straight in the junk bucket. Hey, Kingdom, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you got lots of scrap today, buddy. I say a little package there too, Kingdom, but it's got tracking on it, but every time I checked, it's delay. So a little bit worried there's a little bit of a hinky-pinky with your postal workers with that one too. If anybody watched Marty's latest video, he got a Christmas card from somebody, and it was within the U.S., and somebody had opened it up just to check, see if there was money in it, and taped it back up. I think this time of year too, they bring a lot of temps and stuff into the postal service. So, I mean, I'm not saying ours is any better up here. So, ours is the same, only it takes longer. Oops, wrong emoji. Yeah, see now Marty, I don't think will agree with this method. He's strictly a hammer man, so he likes to bypass any cutting or anything, go straight to the hammer. Quite get that one. I don't want to split. Missed the well on that one. That happens. Usually when I'm videotaping it, of course. Yeah, this is going to be a... bit of a fight. Come on. There we go. Of course, that made it harder for myself. Just a little bit of cutting, Marty. That never hurt anybody. Painting your nails watching. Oh. Okay, so there's coil number 1. What's behind the door on coil number 1? Yeah. Yeah, that GMC, actually, that was all we had left of a van at work there. A guy drove it off a road, hit a rock bank, and that was the only thing that survived somehow was that emblem. Robert? Some of the guys I was working with at the time there, he mounted it on this little piece. It's actually got a piece in the back there, so I had it sitting on my desk. Coil number 2. Survey says copper. All right. So now these are nice ones too. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh yeah, copper. It's like this guy's probably 3-4 pounds of copper in this one. I just gotta see if that Facebook guy messaged me. Nope, not yet. Probably won't show up. It's about 3 o'clock here. Yeah, we'll see. Got a guy coming over to buy some stuff there, Marty, so hopefully he shows up. Hey, Johnny. Night. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. School tomorrow night. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking every day there. Yeah, it's not good for your nails there, scrapping. It's actually not that good for your fingers either when you inadvertently smack them. Okay. You get the cut just right, it's effortless. There we go. Yeah, it's smarty. If I spray a little bit of WD-40 on it too, then it keeps that metal dust down as well. Preserves the blade and keeps the dust down. And also, I've got this to keep the dust down as well. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Grass cutter Palmer. How are you, grass cutter Palmer now? I find this is the most effective for keeping the dust down. Marty's still here, but I can give you all this shred if you want to come by. I just take that back to our other office there. They've got a metal bin. I just dump it in there. It's not, that stuff's not worth taking in here. And it's too heavy to drag any distance. Yeah, that one might be a bit tough. Yes. Copper just doesn't want to give up. without a struggle. There we go, starting to roll. Now it's coming. Yeah, Gulf Coast, we're replacing all these HID lights with LED ones. So that's where these are coming from. But slowly, eventually, all these will get replaced. And the LED versions have very little in them to scrap. Okay, so there's another hit. That's pushing 3 pounds probably. Just check the comments here. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments on the StreamYard. Just pop back into YouTube. Sometimes they lag a bit there. So, okay, so I'm down to 3 left, and then we'll weigh this pile and see what we ended up getting. And then I always clean them up a bit, take as much of the paper off as I can. Oops, I've got 4 of them left. Some say it doesn't matter to leave the paper on, but you never know what kind of mood they're going to be in that day, so I don't like to leave anything to chance. Turn the heat down. It's getting warm in here. All this beating and banging is warming things up. So it's just a little guy, but if it's a hey, Dumpster Jerry, how you doing, buddy? There's one of my OGs, Dumpster Jerry. Who's leaving? Hey, Scrapman Dan, thanks for dropping in. ENT Scrapping, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, that bandsaw is awesome. I just, I could speak of that bandsaw in really loving terms, but that bandsaw is awesome. So the good thing about Milwaukee there, all the batteries are the same on that platform. So then you can buy the tool without the batteries, and it's a lot cheaper that way. Now, this one's not that big, but I can see already the top's definitely copper. So if it's a copper, it's still probably a pound-ish. So that'll be, $4, close to $4 in good old Canadian money. $3 US. Pound and euro, I'm not sure. Yeah, they do it in kilograms too, so that throws me right off. Way too much math. Okay, so this top guy is copper. And the bottom one is too, so that's about a pound. That's a pound, it's well, in my mind anyway, it's well worth the few minutes it takes to take it apart. Yeah, just check again if there's any action on that marketplace guy. Nope. You gotta have patience with that Facebook marketplace. For every guy that says he's gonna pick something up, there's 5 that don't. Yeah, if you're doing a lot of stuff where you need it though, Jerry, they're definitely a time saver. I wouldn't buy a DeWalt one, but that's just me. Yeah, I just changed the battery in that one before you came in too, Jerry. The cuts way better with the batteries up too. Oh yeah. Those are the ones I like. Oh, yeah. Just a couple of taps and then you're done. Okay, so copper. Yeah, that's a copper. Okay, 2 left. I can see on top the big winding is copper anyways. Usually I sort through when I take them out. When I scrap the fixture, I check them quick. Like the ones that are aluminum, I just chuck them. But the 50/50 ones I keep. One winding is better than none. I think I got that one very good. That one's not too bad. You can see the laminations pop there when you hit it just right. Ouch. Sharp. I mentioned earlier, you need to wear these little things here are deadly sharp. Yep. Managed to cut myself too. I would be scrapping with a little blood loss. Yeah, WD-40. Yeah, WD, it keeps the blade cool and plus keeps the dust down a bit. Everyday sellers, I like the smell of WD-40 too. Maybe you should you think of using it as a cologne there, you'll attract a whole new crowd. Just saying. Hey, Legacy, how you doing, buddy? Yep, that's copper. Okay. Down to the last one. Yeah. Now these I've seen before. These are kind of a hassle. They're not welded. They've got this clip goes through the middle. Yeah, I think, it's dangerous enough though with the tools we got there, everyday sellers. I can't imagine the kind of cuts you'd get off of a lightsaber. Yeah, this one is not like these actually. These I don't like. I remember how I took those other ones apart. Oh well. This one's not going to go quite as smooth. This is a totally different style. Yep, already there's trouble. No, I shouldn't have driven that other one down. Go back to the original plan. It's always the last one that causes problems. Yeah, this was a bit louder than the rest. Hey, person. Not happy about this situation. Something's happening. Pick those up later. Let's see now. That come out of there. Oh, yeah. Resistance is futile. Yeah, so these guys have got a little bit of a plastic mold on them. So those, I definitely have to get rid of that. Hey, Jay's Catfishing. How you doing, buddy? Canadian welder and scrapper. Hey, buddy. Koontz, my friend. How you doing? So, Jay, these are ballasts out of HID lights, like street lights and things like that. These are the transformers that are inside them. So gradually all that style of lighting is being replaced by LED. That's why right now there's lots of these to be had, but within a few years there will be none to be had. Okay, I'm just going to grab my scale there and then we'll see what that pile works out to. Hey, Koontz, how you doing, buddy? I hope the family's well. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, let's pile these suckers on here. All right, so that is almost 27 pounds. 26.9, so we'll say 27. So like I say, I'll do a bit more cleaning up there before I would take those in, but I wouldn't lose much weight on it. It's just this paper type stuff. So 27 pounds, and I think we're getting about 380 right now. I'm not sure. Actually, I think 380 is a bit low, but yeah, so it's easy $100 worth of copper there. And I started tearing those apart. How long has this thing been running? Go back over to the YouTube side. So yeah, hour and a quarter, give or take. Yeah, it's great, Koontz. Glad to hear it. So anyways, yeah, it's definitely worth taking these things apart. It's a bit disappointing when the only half the windings are aluminum, but still, there's it's a bigger one. You can still salvage a pound of copper out of it. So like I say, I'll clean those up, and then this is what I clean them up to before I take them in. So they're nice and clean, like I said. Just probably don't have to do that, but why take a chance? Hey, my Vicarious, how you doing, buddy? Hey, hope you're doing well, my friend. So these are the two from that bigger one. Just see what they weigh on their own. Pretty sure they're over 5 pounds. Yeah, those are, so that's like 5.5 pounds just for those two coils. So that was a good way to spend the late afternoon. Actually, I live in Canada, Jay. I live in British Columbia, Canada. It's the province in the west coast of Canada. We're right above Washington State. The Washington State border is about 80 miles that way. Hey, Tim. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Those are just Amazon scales every day. I don't even know if they have a brand on them, but they work pretty good. They're cheap. These are called Smart Weigh. Apparently they'll weigh up to 200 kilograms. Not sure I would put that much weight on them, but they actually work good for this type of stuff. And they were cheap. They were, I think they're about 50 Canadian dollars, something like that. Yeah, 50 electric motors. Yeah, I'd get on that. Well, you know, who knows what the prices are going to do, but pretty good right now. So that's all I know. So you're scrap. You're always better to take advantage of it when you can. Yeah, they work like so far. Touch wood. They work pretty good for me. I've had them. Had them over a year, probably close to 2 years. So like I say, that price you can't really lose. Well, what I've got is the Stripmeister. This is actually made in Canada, believe it or not. This is what they call the E250. It'll do up to 250 MCM. Now this one's got a motor on it, but you can buy this part and just run it off a drill. That's pretty reasonable. So you just bolt this to some plywood and then chuck up a cordless drill to it. It works really good too. So you just go to the Stripmeister website, and they've got a whole bunch of versions. They've got some that'll go up to I think 1250 MCM, something like that. But that one works good. Not very often you get that bigger wire anyway. So the one without the drill motor is it's less than 200 bucks, I want to say. That one I got on sale. They had them on sale when I bought that one. I think I paid about $400 for that one when it was on sale. Yeah, it's good. I like most beers. Truth be known, I like most beers. Yeah, I like beer signs too. Actually, I was just showing Ro there when we first came in. Picked this up yesterday there off of Facebook Marketplace. So find a place to hang it in here. Yeah, Canadian Well, they're definitely looking into them. They have another version on, if you go on Amazon, they have one that's similar to that. It's a bit cheaper. But the reason I like that one is because it's Canadian, you can, like, there's consumables on it, like the blades and stuff like that. It'll wear out eventually. So at least that one being manufactured here, you know, you can get parts for it. You know, not saying it'll happen, but there was an Amazon, they might just stop making them there one day. So yeah, I like Corona too. I don't drink it that often, but it's expensive up here because it's goes through too many hands to get up here. Actually, I got another one. I'll show you. Got one just above that. Chihuahua imported beer. I don't even know if they still make that. I got that from a nightclub they tore down. Yeah, I like those neon beer signs. I got a cave in the basement of my house there. I've got some of my illuminated signs are in there. Just got to get them all organized and mounted one day and plugged in. Yeah, Molson. I used to drink Molson. I like imported beer now better. Yeah, Guinness is good too. Might be curious if you can get some place that has it on tap though. Like they sell it here in cans, and they got that marble in the can, and it just doesn't taste the same to me, anyways. But if you can find some place that has it on tap, it's good on tap here. Yeah, scrapping up here is pretty much the same. I get most of my stuff through work there. Like say we do a lighting job. You know, lights rather than just take them to the garbage, I take them apart and salvage what I can. But it's another channel on your Canadian treasure hunter there. Look him up. He lives in the city where I take my scrap to, and that's where he gets the majority of his stuff. He goes out and cruises the alleys, and he gets a ton of stuff every time he goes out. Which you know I could do that here, but here the where I'm at here, they don't pay anything for the light steel, like the shred steel. So it's not worth picking that stuff up here. But now where he's at, I think they're right now they're getting like 140 a ton or something like that. So makes it worthwhile. What's QV? What's a QV? Yep. Yeah, like these lights and stuff like at work there, you know, to pay somebody to take them apart, forget it. So, I mean, we just typically take them. If I didn't take them, they just go to the garbage. They just take them down to the junkyard. The guy doesn't pay them, you know, it's basically just a way of disposing them. Yeah, it's an 18 volt ENT. So that 18 volt works across their whole platform, the 18 volt platform. So, like, say, once you get a drill, a couple other things, then you got a few batteries, then you can just buy these tools without the batteries, which saves you some money. You use them a lot. You need like 2 or 3 batteries at least if you got a few tools. But yeah, these 18 volt ones are just awesome. They got tons of torque. That's all we use at work there. We've got at work, you know, like hundreds of battery tools, literally, and that's all we use now is Milwaukee. And they've got a really good warranty on them too, even for like commercial use. Like sometimes I'll take them in, and I'll think, well, they're not going to warranty that, and they do. So Good warranty is important too. But yeah, they're definitely the up here. They're definitely the most popular cordless tools up here. Yeah, the other thing I'm thinking about getting, UK Scrapper will know what I'm talking about, but Snobby Scrap Picker, he's got one of those Milwaukee cordless ratchets there. That's kind of a handy tool. Works, but it seems to work really good for him taking stuff apart. So, kind of thinking about getting one of those. Maybe somebody will give me one for Christmas. You never know. You just never know. Yeah, I went to 90 a ton. That's a great price. Scrap Kingdom, he was on here earlier, I should say. Where the yard he's at, he gets 190 for it. So, that'd be awesome. You could, if you're set up a bit, you could make some pretty decent money at that price. But wasn't that long ago where he's at, it was down to, I think, like 60 a ton or something like that. So, yeah. Yeah, Everyday Sellers, that one he's got is a Milwaukee. It's what they call an M12 though. It uses this style of battery. It's a little bit smaller battery. But that ratchet thing he's got's a Milwaukee M12 3/8 ratchet. Unfortunately, there's no shortage of tools you can buy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So maybe put that on your Christmas list there, Everyday Sellers. You never know. Holy smokes. 230 a ton. That's almost a record high there. I think around, well, down the coast there, I think before 2007 there, it was 250 a ton or something like that. So yeah, everything is near record prices, which makes me apprehensive because last time everything was at those prices, it went overnight. Yeah. Yeah, $50 a ton there, E&T. I mean, I guess we've got nothing else to do, but it's a struggle because the gas was high at that time too. Yeah, cord sawzalls work good too. Just now though, if everybody's buying a sawzall, a new one, they typically would go to a cordless one. Yeah, when it got bad up here, the scrap yards wouldn't take any metal there. They just, you could drop it off for nothing, but they wouldn't pay you for anything. So yeah, it wasn't that long ago. That's why I say it's come up so rapidly there that it's kind of strange. Everybody was predicting it was going to go down again, but like I say, I think if you got any amount of anything, now's the time to cash it in. Yeah, Milwaukee tools, they've been good for quite a while. The corded tools were good too. They weren't as popular as the cordless ones. So when they came out with these cordless lines, it really took off. Fortunately, you got to watch them on the job site and stuff. Guys will steal them right off your carts and that. Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Yep, we're still hanging out here. Just do a little scrapping here. How you doing, Steve? Hope everything's well on your end. Oh, new house. Oh man, it just shows I've been over at your channel lately. I didn't know you got a new house. So sorry about that, buddy. I'm gonna have to. Like I say, I always used to catch your lives Monday morning, but this one job I'm doing right now, we always have a meeting Monday morning, so I keep missing it. A Street Copper. No, that was at, I don't know if you were on Rafael's stream yesterday, but that's that wire that I was working on while I was on his stream. So got most of it done. Yeah, I know, Steve. I'm hanging my head in shame. That's great, though. Congratulations. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why it is so everyday sellers. Those tools here in the U.S., they're ungodly expensive over in the U.K. So there must be some kind of a duty on them or something. You still in the same area though, Steve, or did you move to Idaho or someplace like that? That's why you better put in a plug with Santa there, everyday sellers, or move that up to the top of your list. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you might have joined the great exodus from California there, Steve, but you're a diehard. You're staying put. Oh yeah, well, I'll put it on the birthday list. That works too. Birthday, Christmas, as long as you get it, that's the main thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that movie, I guess, over the holidays. I usually watch that movie once a year. It was one of my favorite movies when that came out. Yeah, I don't have an AK-47 here though. Otherwise, Wolverines. We're not allowed to have those anymore up here, so not sure we're even allowed to talk about them actually. Well, I think I'm gonna clean up all the a little bit anyways, and clean that copper up a bit, throw it in the bucket. So, what is that brown thing on the box behind you, Mac? Over here. That's my whoops. That's my Lone Star beer sign, just acquired yesterday. Holy smokes, that was a good cleanup. Yeah, I collect those everyday sellers. Every time I see it or have a chance to buy them, I buy them. It was only $20, so. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to clean up a bit. Probably have about a beer or two, so I'll have one more beer and get ready for work, I guess, tomorrow. Fortunately, I got to go back to work tomorrow. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good rest of your Sunday, and I hope your upcoming week is good too. Everybody take care, and I will see you all later.